We're back again to play some games. And we are back at Cupid Parasite, and let's just jump back in. So before we start, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on my social medias, always going below, and we can get started. So last time, they was on Gil's butt. On Gil's butt. Just roasting him. Golly. And I was under the impression that this was his chance to shine. We were cooking. Gil's a cook. I mean, he's not a cook, but he can cook. But nope, that did not happen. And then they all got naked. We went from here to here. Like, this is why nobody sees you as anything but a rape mother, Gil. And he's still naked. Get dressed. They're all still naked. He was, what's his face? It's been a while. Alan's the only one who didn't get undressed. Shut up. Just leave me alone. Hey guys. Can you put some clothes back on, please? Can you put some clothes back on? The live broadcast had ended, but the arguing was far from over. They even got my man Shelby naked. Golly. This is like our own little Ragnarok. Hopefully not. If you just keep doing everything for everyone and ignoring how bad it is for you, you'll always be the lovelorn parasite. I was just about to say that too. How you gonna try to help him with his problems when you got problems too? That's funny, coming from the thieving parasite. You don't care how girls feel at all. At least with me, Hey, knock it off, both of you. I slammed my hands on the table and yelled as loud as I could. They finally stopped arguing, although they were still naked. Golly. What do you mean? I've been here the whole time. What the? When did you? I've been here the whole time. And the show's over in case any of you care. Embarrassing me. Oh, right, the show. Did our naked bodies end up on TV? On live TV? No. You are so lucky I covered that camera. Because the show canceled. No more show for you guys. Which doesn't sound like a bad thing, actually. Y'all don't need no show. But anyway, show canceled. All of you would be on the internet, on inappropriate websites. All of you will be on there. Careers ruined. Luckily for you, I managed to cover the camera. But now I need you all to put your clothes on and sit down. I glared at them as they sheepishly got dressed. Gil looked especially embarrassed, but made an effort to look at me. Lauren, I'm really sorry. Just sit down, Gil.
Hi.
Embarrassing me. Okay. He did as I asked, and I just folded my arms across my chest and continued glaring at them. I am ashamed. I was rooting for you. I am ashamed of each and every one of you, even you, Shelby. How you let him undress you that fast? Parasite 5, listen up. None of you have any desire to get married. None of you care about the feelings of women around you. Don't talk back. But Gil, you always go too far without thinking about the other person. You need to think about her and get some perspective. Alan, enough of the one-night stands. Unless you show some desire to get married, we're going to revoke your membership. You always talk back. All I said was I wanted to give them sweet dreams. We all know what that's I don't know that word. We all know what that means.
変なもの見せちゃったというか、
I'm really sorry for stripping down in front of you like that. You shouldn't have had to see that. That's not what I'm mad about. I don't care about seeing some naked body.
興味ない。
You don't care? The heart of the problem here is... Chi! What you doing here? I can't remember the last time I seen Chi. And then all of a sudden, he just appeared out of nowhere. Chi? Wait, what is it? My cell phone? Chi! This is an important call. My phone was on the table, and Chi was desperately circling around it. I decided to investigate. Huh? There's a flood of comments coming in. Earlier, I searched #Parasite House on Instagram and left the app open. Now I was staring at a wall of awful comments. Dang, that was raunchy. Don't they realize children could have been watching? Who the heck is in charge of Cupid Corp? Annie, don't blame us! We are to blame, huh? Who the heck is in charge of Cupid Corp anyway? Everyone in the house is super attractive, but they're also dumb as heck. I think I'm done with this show. Maybe the careers are over. I just want to see Raul. But he's not getting any screen time at all. This sucks. Except Raul. He's fine. What? What kind of comments? See, show canceled. Canceled. What is it? This is really bad. Scrolling through the comments, I saw nothing but negative. Even Raul's die-hard fans were upset. Then his agent called. Don't call me. Call Shelby or something. Hello? This is Lauren. How dare you make my client do that? I thought I made it very clear that the lower half was strictly off limits. We talked about that specifically? I'm very sorry. With his next movie coming up, this is a very delicate time. If this hurts his public image, I'm pulling him from the show. Man, call him. He's the one who got undressed. He was happy about it. Of course. I really am sorry. I promise nothing like this will happen again. I'm about to quit. She hung up. I glanced over at the Parasite 5. They were still sitting and looking appropriately ashamed. There we go. Wow, that's you're serious. Well, I guess I should apologize for acting immature. I'm sorry, Gil.
いや、俺もちょっとカッとなっちゃって。ごめん。確かにエゴの押し付けだよな。
No, I shouldn't have let it get to me like that. You were right. I was being a little selfish.
そうだね。
Not wrong.
ごめんなさい。
Sorry.
でも押し付けもたまにはいいんじゃない？他人の押し付けがなければこういうご飯食べることないし。But
you know, sometimes it's okay to be a little forceful. If you weren't, I probably never would have tried something like this. I didn't want you to try something like this. The heck? Huh? Raul had slipped out of my little lecture and was eating a plate of Gil's food. Oh, he's eating the food. I thought about talking. He's talking about the food. I thought he was talking about experiencing getting naked. Raul had slipped out of my little lecture and was eating a plate of Gil's food. Excuse me. I wasn't done talking.
でもちょうどさっきオーブンが鳴ってたし、この料理も出来たてでしょ。食べないと冷めちゃってもったいないじゃないか。
That is true. I don't like wasted food. That is true. I know, but I heard the oven timer go off. It would be a shame to let such fresh food go to waste. Roll continues to eat, completely unfazed. I felt slightly listless seeing him so relaxed, but he had a point. It wouldn't be right to let the cooking go to waste. Oh, fine. Let's eat for now. We can't tackle the comment section on an empty stomach. I didn't think it would be good to eat such a caloric meal right now, but fighting commenters means having a hearty meal. Plus, part of me just wants to give into stress eating, so I sat next to Raoul to join him. Gil had been preparing the dish since last night, so naturally, it was superb. Afterwards, I don't know what to do right now. After taking a bath and freshening up, I looked at the official Parasite House blog and brainstormed. I thought about going on the defensive, but I couldn't find the right words. Shouldn't we just apologize? If I say the wrong thing, it could cause a scandal. What do I do? Can we hire an actual PR team? Like, why am I doing all this? PR is best in moments like this, but it's already late at night. Even if I reach out, I can't get a response until tomorrow. It's terrifying to let this thing get away from you, so I don't feel like sleeping. So I'm gonna put a cup down next to my laptop. I look up and see Gil standing there.
さっきはごめん。ハーブティー入れたんだ。よければ飲んでもらえるかな。
I'm sorry about earlier. I made some herbal tea for you. That is, if you don't mind. Thanks.
さ、ブログ俺に書かせてもらえない？
You wanna do it? Is it okay for me to make a blog post for us? Huh?
それ、今日の炎上についてのブログを書いているんだよね。なら、俺が書きたいなって思って。
You're responding to the onslaught comments, right? I thought maybe it would be good if I wrote something instead.
元はといえば俺のせいで炎上したわけだし、俺からの言葉の方がきっといいと思うんだ。
This all kind of started because of me. I thought people might want to hear from me directly. Honestly, I feel like it's you and Alan that should be apologizing, both of you. But I'll take it. Are you sure?
うん。今はフリーエディターだけど、本当はライターを夢見てたから、文章を書くのは好きなんだ。
Yeah, I might be an editor, but I've always dreamed of being a writer. I'm good at it too. Come to think of it, he did say something about that. When? While we were in college, Gil often talked about writing down his thoughts and emotions. If you're confident, he seems like he really wants to do it, so go ahead. Gil should be fine. He's a professional at a magazine. If anyone knows how to write, it's going to be Gil. Well, if you don't mind,
任せて。
you can count on me. I turn my laptop to Gil, and you start writing the update post with a serious expression.
本当にごめんね。
I'm really, really, really sorry. About what happened earlier?
うん。君がせっかく一生懸命番組を盛り上げようとしてくれてたのに、台無しにしちゃった。
Yeah. I know you were trying to do your job, but I kind of ruined everything.
俺さ、
For real.
多分図星だったんだと思う。 自分に自信がないから家事で振り向いてもらおうって思ってた。
I think what was said to me was right. I had low self-esteem, so I tried to get attention by doing everything. Huh? You're not confident in yourself, Gil?
うん。だってほら、大学時代とか結構服装にも無頓着だったし、別にモテるわけじゃなかったし。
Not at all. Back in college, I didn't have any interest in taking care of myself. Of course I wouldn't be popular. I think you actually were.
卒業して服とかも見直すようにしたけれど、根本的に華やかなラウルやアランたちとは違うって劣等感があって。
After graduating, I gave myself an entirely new look. But Rule and Alan are already flashy. I felt inferior next to them.
だから余計に腹が立ってあんな風にカッとなっちゃったんだよ。アランの言葉も正論だったのにさ。
That's why it irritated me so much. That's why I flipped out like that. Alan was right. He was absolutely right. I don't think everything he said was right. I want to reject the idea that girls only wanted one thing. I also want to change his opinion about only needing technique. Gil seems to partially agree, so he was quiet. I heard the click-clack of the keys as Gil resumed speaking to me.
君はどっちの言い分の方
Don't ask me
が
that.
共感できた？
Which side are you more partial to? What do you mean?
その君は尽くされたい？それとも尽くしたい？
Do you want to be waited on? Or do you want to wait on others? That's a hard question. If Gil waited on me like he does now, I'd be terrified. I'd be terrified. But I don't necessarily want to wait on others like that either. I don't think it's about submission though. Relationships should be about equals, about being equals. I think that's the best way. True.
支え合う？
Because weighing on someone hand and foot means you're just being who the other person wants and not yourself. And that's true to you, Gil. You really are not yourself. Your whole personality is wanting to fit for the other person. You know what I'm trying to say. Like, what do you want? What do you like to eat? What's your favorite color? All that stuff. Where do you want to go on a date? Not what the other person wants, but what do you want? It's okay to share information like that. Otherwise, you're just ignoring that person's morals and values. I don't want that. Mutual appreciation and respect would be my ideal relationship.
そっか。なんだか君らしいね。
I understand. That's a very you statement. Hey, what kind of laptop is that? Mario Pig? Gil gave a wan smile. A wan? Gil gave a wan smile and turned his attention back to the laptop. This is a very sweet moment. I only heard loud typing noises after that. I drank the herbal tea he made for me while I sat next to him. Maybe it's the tea. Maybe it's Gil's presence, but suddenly, I felt all of my worries untangle themselves. I started feeling drowsy and fell asleep right then and there. Hey, good morning, your son. I squint my eyes as the sun shines brightly through the window. Is Chi still here? Buddy? Huh? When did I fall asleep? That herbal tea knocked me out. That's some good sleep right there. The comments. What'd they say? I leapt up and headed straight to the living room to open my laptop. Huh? All the nasty comments have stopped. In a surprise twist, the Instagram hashtag was filled with positive, pleasant messages praising the blog post. They're saying that the post was good. Really good. Speaking of blog posts, Gil wrote last night. I was too exhausted and dozed off partway through it. So, what about the blog post? I open the Parasite House blog and see close to 300 comments. What is this? I thought it would be filled with insults. I scroll through to see them. Huh? It's mostly positive. I wonder what Gil wrote about, so I scroll through the blog again, but then the living room door opens.
Ohayo.
Good morning. Good morning. Raul, the nasty comments from last night finally calmed down. What happened?
なあ、ギルのブログのおかげだろう。昨日更新する前に見せてもらった。
It's all thanks to Gil's blog post. I saw it yesterday when he first posted it. Mr. Snail took out his phone and showed it to me. He already had the original post pulled up. Good evening. Gil Lovecraft here. I'm the one they called a lovelorn parasite. I apologize to everyone who saw my shameful behavior on today's broadcast of Parasite House. After reflecting on my actions, I apologize to Alan for our fight. Ultimately, we decided to respect one another and talk through our disagreement. Honestly, I think it was wrong of me to think my opinion was the only correct one in the first place. Alan and I are two different people from different backgrounds. It's okay that we have different values and ideals. I guess I forgot that and tried to push my own values onto others. That's what caused that fight I wish no one saw. I'm really sorry about that. From now on, we won't flat out deny one another's opinions. However, we also won't ignore our own feelings either. We'll respect each other and work together to meet in the middle and find different solutions. When complete strangers live together, it's natural that problems will occur. We have to remember that. We are strangers after all. We should acknowledge that there are people who live by a creed different from our own. Still, that doesn't mean that we should assume the worst of someone new. Even strangers can find common ground to stand on. That's how I want to live my life. I think connecting like that will make living much more fulfilling. Gil Lovecraft. I like that, but also I feel like there should have been a little more emphasis on the getting naked part. Like, I really apologize. Especially to your kids that were watching, you know? I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry if you're watching this with your mom. I'm sorry if you're watching this with your parents. Like, yeah. You know what? We are going to end it right here. Okay, so, listen. That whole moment with Gil, I have a feeling that was not the correct choice for Shelby's route, because that was a Gil event moment. So I have a feeling, I should look it up later. I have a feeling that was not part of Shelby's route, obviously. But if anybody knows, please let me know. Do I have to be exact? Like, do I have to make all the correct choices to get on Shelby's? Or is it majority? Because again, I always go back to Nameless. Because when I played Nameless, it had to be exact. One wrong decision from early in the game gave me a bad end. It had to be this answer, this answer, this answer. Is it like that? Or is it majority? Come to think of it, was Amnesia a majority? I miss Amnesia. I miss Amnesia. I want to play Kent's route so bad. Anyway, I'm just gonna save before all the choices. Maybe that'll make things simpler. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on my social media. It's always below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.